In the recent UK elections, Rishi Sunak's party tasted defeat, and the Labour Party, led by Keir Starmer, achieved a historic victory. Now, Mr. Keir Starmer will be the next PM of the UK. Rishi Sunak belongs to the Conservative Party, while Keir Starmer belongs to the Labour Party. The Conservative Party was in power in the UK for 14 years, but in this election, the Labour Party registered a landslide victory. The Labour Party has a left-wing ideology, meaning it associates more with things like socialism, the welfare state, social justice, equality, workers' rights, etc. In contrast, the Conservative Party has a right-wing ideology, emphasizing a free market economy, limited government intervention in the economy, traditional values, individual responsibility, etc. The Labour Party's emphasis is on higher tax rates and increased government spending, while Conservatives emphasize lower taxes and reduced public spending. On the one hand, while we are seeing a wave of right-wing ideology in Europe, the opposite has happened in the UK. A left-wing party has come to power with a full majority. So now that the government has changed in the UK after the elections, what impact will this have on the negotiations of the India-UK Free Trade Agreement? Let us try to understand this. There have been talks of a free trade agreement between India and the UK for over 2 years now. An FTA is a type of economic cooperation in which trade barriers between countries are reduced. An agreement is made between the countries to reduce import and export barriers. This promotes the smooth exchange of goods and services across international borders. Currently, around $20 billion worth of trade takes place between India and the United Kingdom. This will increase after the FTA is implemented because tariffs on many goods will be reduced. High tariffs in India on items like cars, medical instruments, and clothes exported from the UK make these items expensive, which decreases their demand and reduces exports. There is a tariff of 100%, even 150% on some British items in India. This means that if a UK item is worth 10,000 rupees, after applying a 150% tariff, it will cost 25,000 rupees in India, 2.5 times more expensive. Consequently, fewer people will want to buy it, and its demand will fall. This is how high tariffs hurt exports. That's why the UK wants import duties to be reduced on its goods, like automobiles, whiskey, meat, chocolates, etc., so their prices remain low in India and more people buy them. Due to high import duties, their prices increase, making them uncompetitive in the Indian market, which hurts UK exports. Now, the UK wants greater access to the Indian market for its goods. Not only goods, but it is also looking for opportunities for its services, such as telecom, banking, insurance, and legal services. India is also demanding greater market access for many of its goods, along with more opportunities for its skilled professionals in sectors like IT and healthcare. The aim of both countries is to increase their exports while protecting their domestic industries. Clearly, both countries will have to go through tough negotiations. Now, will the Labour Party cooperate with India? Would it be interested in an FTA with India? Historically, the UK Labour Party is known for its anti-India stance. Members of this party have held very extremist views towards India. For example, advocating for international intervention in Kashmir. All of this is true. Historically, this has happened. But it is also true that under the current leader of the Labour Party, Mr. Keir Starmer, changes are visible in the party's stance. He wants to strengthen ties with India. This Labour Party seems somewhat different from the old Labour Party. Mr. Starmer has taken a different position on Kashmir compared to his predecessors. He has said that Kashmir is an integral matter of India and that both parties involved should resolve it, meaning he did not advocate for any kind of international interference. Starmer understands the importance of the UK's Indian origin population very well. People of Indian origin are the largest immigrant group in the UK. Considering their political utility, Starmer would not want to upset them by taking an anti-India stance. Further, Western companies want to reduce their over-dependence on China. The supply chain disruption during the pandemic pushed them towards a China plus one policy. In such a situation, India is a good option for them. Talking about the UK, we know that after Brexit, it desperately wants access to new markets. So it is not that the Labour Party in the UK is against the FTA deal with India. It wants to take it forward. In fact, under Starmer's leadership, the Labour Party questioned the Conservative Party about the delay in signing the deal. So for now, it seems that the new UK government is positive regarding the FTA. But yes, there are definitely pain points such as immigration between India and the UK, which could lead to differences. We'll have to see how the new government deals with this. India will have to negotiate hard to obtain temporary visas for its service sector workforce. The Labour Party is likely to take a tough stance on climate change as well. If the new UK government imposes a carbon tax, the benefits of the tariff concessions from the free trade agreement will be reduced. Tariffs reduced due to the FTA make Indian goods cheaper, but then a carbon tax would make them expensive again, ultimately hurting exports despite the FTA. That is why India wants some relaxation on the carbon tax. So there will definitely be some pain points and hard negotiations will follow. However, it is not the case that there will be no FTA just because the Labour Party has come to power. The deal is very much on. But yes, challenges remain. We'll have to see how India navigates these challenges.